How many times have you let today slip away? How many times have you told yourself, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow I'll be ready. Tomorrow things will fall into place. Tomorrow, it's a lie we tell ourselves every damn day. A lie we believe because it's easier than facing the truth. Easier to say, not today, than to admit the bitter reality. There's no perfect moment, no better time. We wait for a sign for things to fall into place, but they never do. Time slips by. The days blur together, and we're left standing still, waiting for a dream that never comes. Tomorrow is the illusion we cling to, the illusion that if we just wait a little longer, it will be easier. But it's a lie. Tomorrow never arrives. I've been there standing at the edge of my own life, waiting, hoping, praying for something to change, watching life pass me by, watching my dreams slip through my fingers like sand. I thought, just wait a little longer and everything will align. But nothing changed. And in that waiting, I lost myself. It's easy to fall for the illusion of tomorrow. It's comfortable, isn't it? The promise that things will be different, that you'll be ready. But how many times have you believed it, only to wake up still stuck? I've stood where you stand. I've looked into the mirror and seen nothing but the remnants of a dream that never came to life. The pain of knowing you had all the power, but chose to let it slip away. But what if I told you that today, right now, you can break free? What if I told you that all it takes is one action to change everything? One step forward and everything changes. Do you hear me? Today is the day you stop waiting. Today is the day you stop pretending. Today is the day you take control, or you will forever remain in the shadows of what could have been. They tell us comfort is the goal. They tell us to find peace, to avoid discomfort. They tell us that everything should come easy, that life should be smooth and undisturbed. But what do we gain from comfort? What do we achieve in playing it safe? I'll tell you what comfort gives you. It gives you nothing. It takes your will, your fire, your drive, and wraps it in a blanket of false security. It seduces you into thinking you're content when in truth, you're dying. Comfort is not your friend. It is a cage. I trusted comfort once. I thought I could rest. I thought I deserved to be at peace. But peace is for the weak. Peace is for those who are too afraid to fight, to rise, to take what they want. Comfort tells you that it's okay to be still. But stillness doesn't lead to greatness. Stillness doesn't lead to change. Stillness leads to decay. I was once deceived by it, and for a time I let it rob me of everything. But not anymore. I've seen the truth. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Comfort will never push you beyond your limits. Comfort will never make you strong. It's in the struggle, in the discomfort, in the chaos where power is born. It's when you face the storm head on that you discover who you truly are. And I found the truth. Comfort is a betrayal. It betrays your strength, your potential, and your purpose. So let them remain in comfort. Let them live their dull, quiet lives. But not you. You are meant for more, and you will find your power by stepping out of the comfort you've been chained to. Because greatness doesn't wait for comfort. It demands action. It demands sacrifice. And it demands courage. But I hear it, don't you? The voice in your head telling you you're not enough, telling you to stay safe, telling you to be afraid. It whispers, You'll fail. You're not strong enough. You don't have what it takes. How many times have you listened to that voice? How many times has it stopped you from moving forward? I've been there. I've felt it. The doubt that claws at your soul, that holds you back. It's loud, it's persistent, and it's convincing. But what if I told you that voice is a lie? That voice doesn't know you. It doesn't know your strength. It doesn't know the fire that burns inside you. The fire that was forged in the flames of your pain. You can let it stop you. You can let it control you. Or you can choose to crush it under your boot and rise. Every time you listen to that voice, you give up a piece of your power. You let fear decide your fate. But I will not let fear rule me. I stopped asking myself, what if I fail? And I started asking, why not? Let me tell you something. Failure is not the end. Failure is the beginning. Failure is the price of progress. And if you let that voice control you, you'll never experience the power of failure. You'll never know the strength that comes when you rise from it, when you take action despite it. You see, doubt isn't your enemy. Fear isn't your enemy. Your enemy is letting them control you. Fight back, step forward, and let the doubt crumble beneath your feet. Stephen Covey, he had a secret that changed everything for me. The ability to make decisions is the power to change your life. You want to take control? You want to stop being a victim of your circumstance? Then you need to learn this. You control your actions. No one else. Not the world. Not the people around you. You are not a puppet to be pulled by the strings of fate. You are a master of your own destiny. And it all starts with one thing: proactivity. Reactive people wait for things to happen. They wait for someone else to change the world. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait for permission. But proactive people, we don't wait. We make things happen. We create our own opportunities. We rise. We decide what happens next. The difference is simple. You either wait for life to act on you, or you act on life. You cannot control everything. You cannot control the storms that rage around you, but you can control how you respond to them. And that response is everything. When you take action, when you choose to be proactive, you take control. You stop being a bystander in your own life. You are not a spectator. You are the hero. So stop waiting. Stop thinking tomorrow will be your savior. Today is your moment. Act and create the life you've always dreamed of. Look at yourself. Do you see weakness? Do you see failure? Or do you see strength? Do you see someone who has been forged in the fire of struggle? Someone who has been tested by pain and hardship and has risen from the ashes? You have the power. You have the strength to crush everything that's held you back. The doubts, the fear, the chains that have bound you. The moment I stopped waiting, when I finally took that first step, the world changed. I no longer feared the storm. I became it. I became the force that others feared. I became the power that moved mountains. And so will you. You will not wait for permission. You will not wait for signs. You will not wait for some magical moment to act. You will act now, and you will own your destiny. Because you are no longer a slave to time. You are the master of it. You will rise not because the world lets you, but because you will take what is yours, and they will bow to your power. Today, right now, do not wait. Do not hesitate. The moment is now. You know what needs to be done. You know the path ahead. Stop hiding. Stop waiting. Stop letting life pass you by. Today is the day you begin. Today is the day you rise. Today is the day you act. And when you look back, you will know you never waited again. Because today, you took control. Let them hate. Let them fear. Let them fall. You are unstoppable now. Act today. Own tomorrow. Become the person you were always meant to be. They tell you to be comfortable. They tell you to seek peace. They tell you to avoid discomfort. But I ask you, how has comfort ever brought you greatness? When has sitting still ever moved mountains? When has being at ease ever created something worth remembering? Comfort is the poison they feed you, the soft blanket that lulls you into a slumber of mediocrity. It whispers, rest. You've done enough. But let me tell you something, you haven't done enough. How many of you have been seduced by it? How many of you have sought comfort in the moments when you should have fought? Comfort is a cage. It is a prison that keeps you from your destiny. It tells you that you're safe. But safety is the enemy of power. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, I'll push myself next week? And how many times has tomorrow turned into never? They sell you the lie of peace. But the truth is, peace is for the weak. You've heard it all before. Seek comfort, seek balance, seek peace. They tell you that comfort is the goal, that it's the destination, that it's where you should strive to be. But comfort breeds weakness. It shackles you to a life of stagnation. It tells you to stay still, to play small, to be invisible. Let me tell you, staying still is not living, it's surviving. And barely at that. Comfort keeps you locked in place. It lures you into a false sense of security. But that security isn't real. It's a trap, a carefully constructed lie. It's easy to slip into the comfort zone, to choose the safe path. But look at where it's taken you. Has it taken you to greatness? Has it taken you to the life you've dreamed of? No, it hasn't. Comfort tells you to stay small. It tells you to shrink yourself. But greatness is not found in shrinking. It is found in stepping into the unknown. Comfort is the silence that drowns your potential. It is the stillness that suffocates your fire. And let me tell you, you are not meant to be silent. You were not born to sit on the sidelines, to watch life pass by. Comfort is the enemy of growth. It is the force that keeps you from becoming everything you are capable of becoming. I trusted comfort once. I believed its sweet promises. I thought that if I just rested, if I just waited for the right moment, things would fall into place. I let comfort wrap itself around me like a warm blanket. And I slept. I slept through the opportunities. I slept through the battles I was meant to fight. Comfort whispered to me, don't worry. You deserve this. You've earned it. But what did it bring me? Nothing. Comfort brought me nothing but wasted time, empty days, and a life half-lived. I trusted it, and it betrayed me. When I finally woke up, I realized that all the time I spent waiting, all the time I spent hoping for the perfect moment, was time I would never get back. The truth is, comfort is a lie that lulls you into complacency. It tells you that the world will come to you, that you can sit back and wait for success to knock on your door. But success doesn't knock. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It waits for you to rise. And I didn't rise. I stayed still. But I refused to stay still any longer. I won't let comfort take another minute of my life. Because now I know the easy way is the enemy of progress. So what do I do now? What do I do with this knowledge, this truth I've learned? I turn the tables. I reject the lies. Because comfort isn't where the power is. It's in the discomfort. It's in the struggle. It's in the pain. It's in the moments when you feel like giving up. But you don't. Discomfort is where growth lies. You can't grow by staying still. You can't grow by playing it safe. You can only grow when you push past the pain, when you push past the struggle, and when you face the challenges head on. It is only when you step into the fire that you are forged into the person you were meant to be. Look at yourself. Look at the scars, the wounds, the battles you've fought. Do you see weakness, or do you see strength? You've survived, and it wasn't comfort that kept you alive. It was your will to fight. Now fight harder. The power is not in avoiding discomfort. The power is in embracing it, in using it as fuel to burn brighter, to move faster, to achieve what you once thought impossible. I will not shrink back. I will not be silenced. I will not be comforted. I will rise from the ashes of comfort and stand tall in the face of adversity, because I know now that comfort is not my friend. Comfort is my enemy, and I will fight it with every breath in my body. It whispers in your ear, doesn't it? You're not good enough. You're not ready. You'll fail. You've heard it. That voice, the one that tells you to step back, to shrink, to hide. It's the voice of fear, the voice of hesitation. It wraps itself around your mind, slowly squeezing, making you doubt everything about yourself. But let me tell you something. Every time you listen to that voice, you let fear decide your fate. You give it the power. What is fear but the unknown? What is doubt but the shadows of your own weakness. You have a choice. You can let that voice control you, or you can silence. You can cower in the face of what could be, or you can rise and claim what's yours. Look at yourself. Look deep. Do you really believe that voice? Or is it just the last cry of the weak, trying to hold you back from your destiny? Every time you listen to it, you lose. Every time you doubt, you lose. But today, you end the game. I know the fight. I know what it's like to hear that voice. I've stood at the edge, feeling the pull of fear and ambition, torn between the two, the desire to act, to move forward, and yet, that nagging voice. What if you fall? What if you fail? But here's the truth. Failing is the price we pay for progress. You hear that? You pay for progress. The struggle, the pain, the uncertainty. These are the costs of growth. There is no victory without sacrifice. There is no strength without struggle. You will never get to where you want to be without risk. But that risk, that's the price of greatness. Do you want to stay in your comfortable little bubble of security? Or do you want to step into the storm and prove to the world and to yourself that you are more than your doubt? The voice wants you to stay quiet, to remain still, but that stillness, it's a cage, and you are meant to break free. And then came the moment. The moment when I chose to stop asking what if I fail, what if I'm not enough, what if they all laugh at me. Those questions, they're poison, and so I stopped asking them. Instead, I started asking why not? Why not me? Why not now? Why not take the step, even if I'm scared? Every step forward, no matter how small, became a defiance against that voice. Every action I took was a victory over fear. I made a choice, and it wasn't easy. The doubts still came, the fears still whispered, but this time I wasn't listening. This time I was moving forward, and nothing, not that voice, not the world, could stop me. You think doubt is an obstacle. You think it's something that holds you back, but you're wrong. Doubt is a tool, a weapon. It doesn't control you unless you let it. It's a fire that you can use to fuel your ambition, your drive. Doubt doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be your ally. Use it. Use that fear, that uncertainty, to propel yourself forward. Every time it creeps in, use it to remind yourself what you're capable of. Do you see that doubt now? That fear? Don't fear it. Own it. Let it burn inside you, and watch how it pushes you further. The struggle, that's where you find your strength. That's where you find your power. You are not weak because you doubt. You are strong because you choose to move forward, even when that doubt is roaring in your ear. Use the fire. Use the doubt. Let it guide you toward your purpose. Because if you can rise from doubt, if you can rise from fear, you will become unstoppable. Stephen Covey's words echo in my mind. The ability to make decisions is the power to change your life. Let that sink in for a moment. The power is within you, not tomorrow, not in the future, right now. We've all been told that success is something that happens to us, that one day will arrive, that the stars will align, that we'll magically be ready. But here's the truth. They lied. Success is not something that just happens. It's something you create. It's not waiting for the perfect moment. It's making the moment perfect. This isn't about waiting. This isn't about chance. This isn't about hoping and praying. This is about decision. You have the power to change your life. Not tomorrow. Not when everything's lined up. But right now. Look around you. How many of you live on autopilot? How many of you wake up, go through the motions, and react to the world as it comes at you? Most people do. They react. They let life happen to them. They wait for things to change. They wait for the right time. They wait for the perfect opportunity. But here's the secret of the truly powerful. If you don't control your actions will control you. Every moment you let life decide your course, you give away your power. You react to everything. You react to people, to circumstances, to situations, and by doing that, you surrender. You surrender your will, your destiny, and your strength. But the power, the real power, is in being proactive. It's in controlling your choices. It's in deciding who you are, what you do, and where you go, no matter what the world throws at you. Reacting is for the weak.
taking control, choosing your own path, and making decisions for yourself. That's for the strong. You cannot control everything. You cannot control the storms that will come, the pain, the struggles, the obstacles. They will appear, but you can control your response. That is the true freedom. Not waiting for the stars to align, not waiting for everything to be perfect, not waiting for the world to give you permission to act. True freedom lies in creating your own constellation. It lies in shaping your own path. No matter how dark the sky, you are not a victim of circumstance. You are not a prisoner to the world's whims. You are a creator. You are the architect of your own life. Every choice you make, every decision you take, that is your power. And that power, it can't be taken from you, not by anyone, not by anything, because you decide, you choose. That's freedom, and it's yours for the taking. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I'll start when I'm ready. I'll wait until everything is perfect. Just a little more time. But listen to me, you will never be ready. You will never have it all figured out. And that's exactly why you need to begin. Perfection is an illusion. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap, because there will always be a reason not to act. The perfect moment, it doesn't exist. This is where Covey's secret lies. Take action today. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting. You will never be ready. And that's okay, because readiness is overrated. What you need is courage. What you need is the decision to take that first step, to move forward, even if you don't know all the answers. Every time you wait, you lose a piece of yourself. Every moment you delay, you give away your future. So stop waiting. Start act. Take control of your destiny. Stop letting life make decisions for you. The power is in your hands, and it's time to use it. The moment I stopped waiting, the moment I took action, everything changed. The chaos no longer controlled me. I became the storm. I had been at the mercy of the world for far too long. The endless noise, the distractions, the constant pull of other people's expectations. They controlled my every move, but not anymore. I decided to rise above it all, to rise above the noise, to stop waiting for life to hand me what I thought I deserved, and to take it. The storm isn't out there. The storm is inside of me. It's the power I've been holding back. It's the fury that has been building within me. All these years, I was waiting for permission. I was waiting for the right moment. I was waiting for the world to make things easier. But the truth is, there is no easier. There is only action. And when I took that action, the world bent to my will. I no longer fight against the tide. I control it. I do not wait for the storm to pass. I become the storm. The power isn't in waiting. It's not in hoping. It's not in wishing for a better day. The power is in the fire you ignite within yourself. It's in the relentless pursuit of your goals. It's in that unyielding drive, that force that rises up when the world tries to break you. That fire, it burns inside you. It's been there all along, smoldering in the background, waiting for you to unleash it. Every time you take action, every time you move forward, despite the pain, the fear, the doubt, you carve your destiny in stone. You don't wait for life to give you what you want. You take it. You fight for it. You make it yours. I've learned that in the moments when I felt broken, when I felt lost, that was when I was the closest to discovering my true power. It was in those moments of struggle, when I could have given up, that I found the strength to keep going. You are not weak. You are not lost. You are a force. Now is the time to unleash it. My past,
it's filled with mistakes, regrets, and missed chances. It's filled with moments I wish I could take back. But you know what? I've broken free. I broke free when I realized one thing. My past does not define me. I do not wear the weight of my past like a burden. I carry it as a lesson, as a reminder of where I've been. But it is no longer my chain. My past was full of doubt, of fear, of missed opportunities. But I am no longer that person. The person I was is gone. The mistakes I made have no power over me. The regrets, the failures, they are just memories. I am not defined by my past. I am defined by my actions today. And today I choose to break free. I am no longer a victim of time. I control it. I control my fate. I was once trapped by the illusion of time.
thinking it was slipping away, that I was too late, that I had missed my chance. But I see the truth now. Time is not my enemy. Time is my weapon. I've learned that the only thing standing between me and my success was me. I no longer wait for the world to change. I change it. I am no longer a spectator in my own life. I am the master of it. I am the one who decides my path. Today, I rise. I rise because I took action. Because I chose to stop waiting. To stop making excuses. To stop living in the shadow of my past. And now I will never look back. The future is mine, and it will bend to my will. You have the power, right now, not tomorrow, not next week. If you don't act now, then what are you waiting for? How much longer will you sit there, watching your life slip away? How many more excuses will you make? Enough. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your fears. It doesn't care about your doubts. It cares about one thing: action. You want change? Take that first step. It doesn't matter how small. What matters is that you begin. What matters is that you stop waiting for the stars to align. What matters is that you choose to rise today. No more hesitation. No more wondering if it's the right time. There is no right time. There is only now. So what are you waiting for? Take that step. Make it count. The moment you decide to act is the moment everything changes. The world waits for no one. Time doesn't wait for you. The opportunity doesn't wait for you. The future doesn't wait for you. The world moves, with or without you. But you have the power to rise above it. You have the power to carve your own path. The world won't bend for you, but you can bend it to your will. It's time to take action. No more watching from the sidelines. The world is waiting to hear your roar. Rise, and let them hear it. Let them know you will not be ignored. Let them fear the fire inside you. Act today, own tomorrow, and become the person you were always meant to be. Because the only thing standing between you and greatness is the action you refuse to take. So take it.